So along with the new A7C Mark II and the A7CR, Sony have also released a new lens today, and it makes a lot of sense. It's the 16-35mm f2.8 G Master Mark II. The reason I say that makes a lot of sense is we've seen the 24-70 G Master Mark II, we've seen the 70-200 G Master Mark II. It makes sense that the third lens in that kind of trinity of f2.8 zoom lenses like that has also been updated to the Mark II, because the original 16-35 f2.8 G Master lens came out 7 years ago, and camera technology has come quite a long way since then. There's been some pretty massive advancements, so it makes sense that Sony would want to put some of their new lens technology into an updated version of this lens. Now, of course, in keeping with like the 24-70, for example, it's smaller, it's lighter than the original one as well, which is great, and it really does feel very lightweight in the hand, but still like a premium lens. It's got the aperture ring on here as well, which we've been seeing on a lot of the Sony lenses recently, which I love. I love an aperture ring on a lens, including a click and declick switch as well, which is always very, very useful depending on just how you want to use it and how you want it to feel in the hands. Otherwise though, you are looking at better image quality, better movie performance as well, so better for video, which has become much more of a thing over the last 7 years, and things like quicker, quieter, more precise autofocus, which is always something nice to see. So let's talk about probably the most important thing about a lens, which is the image quality. Of course, 16-35, absolutely classic focal range. This is just a go-to lens for so many people, for so many different types of things. You can use this for all kinds of stuff, but the images here, they're nice and sharp. It's exactly what you'd think from a G Master lens like this. Nice and sharp, you've got sharpness out to the corners. You don't have horrible distortion. Even at 16mm, you can focus in a little bit closer as well. The minimum focusing distance is now 22 centimeters, which does make quite a bit of difference actually. F2.8, of course, is nice and fast for the aperture, so you could use this in low light, you could use this for, night sky photography. You could if there wasn't cloud all of the time, but this really does live up to that G Master quality that you would expect, both optically and in terms of the design of the lens. We see subdued flaring and ghosting as well, which really helps image quality. And when it comes to shooting video as well, there's reduced focus breathing actually in the lens itself as well. Now, of course, in keeping with what you'd expect from the new kind of crop of the G Master lenses, along with like the 24-70 Mark II and stuff like that, this has got 4 XD linear motors inside, which means that the autofocus is very, very fast. It's very precise. It's super quiet as well, although you'd probably expect that these days. But it means it's going to be able to keep up with cameras like the A1 or the A7R5, super fast cameras like that. And in terms of the actual feel of the lens, that lightweight design is really, really nice. And I think a welcome kind of upgrade from the Mark I. It still feels like a premium lens in the hands as well. This has got to be one of the smallest or lightest f2.8 zoom lenses like this, especially this kind of quality. I'm really impressed with kind of how this lens feels in the hands. And I think if you've had that Mark I lens for a long time, this is going to feel like a nice upgrade. This, along with the 24-70 and the 70-200, are really going to help with the kind of weight of that kit bag. If you do go out with the 3 lenses, or maybe just 2 of them, it is going to help quite a lot actually having these upgraded lenses. They're faster autofocus, better image quality, lighter, they're generally smaller as well. Everything that you would probably want from an upgrade to a lens like this. Now you can check out this lens, all its full spec, all the pricing, all of the fun stuff by following the link down in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. There's new content all the time, including reviews out right now of the A7CR and the A7C Mark II as well. They're all on the channel. I will see you in the next video, but until then, as always, thanks for watching.